Many tales have been told about Mullandir, the lost city of the While some scholars go so far as to doubt its very existence, others claim that it was a utopia, an unconquerable city in a valley of never-ending summer. However,
got it.
Should get moving.
Do you see that?
Can you hear us?
I'm sorry, but we don't understand. We...
Quaslan. Zaladar?
Punara Yuganza, Zawayetu Kwanlar, Zanju, Nomyan Kesnai, Zanladar?
Fascinating.
You speak their tongue?
A bit. I've never used it in an actual conversation, though. I still can't believe this is happening. We're talking to a living shaper.
So you think this is actually the spirit of a shaper?
It's not a spirit, Tahar. This man, he's neither dead, nor undead, nor alive. It's almost something like an ethereal puppet string is keeping his life force in place. Not enough for him to die, yet not enough for him to be truly alive.
How long has he been like that? Do you know?
No. But the signature of this magic that's surrounding him is unlike anything I've seen before.
So he's been trapped here for millennia? That's gruesome.
I couldn't agree more.
Well, you have to admire the power of this technology, though.
So, what did he say?
I don't think he was talking to us. He's not even entirely aware of our presence. I think he's gone completely insane.
Interesting.
Well, he doesn't seem a threat. I suggest we keep on exploring first and maybe come back to him later. There's not much we can do for him now.
Feels strange to do that, but I guess you're right. We need to find that Nexus first. Lead the way, Tahar.
What's
Yes?
next? Understood. Undead. Lots of them. How did they get here?
They could be shapers, couldn't they?
Or Hibernians. Only because nobody in our era discovered Mullandir doesn't mean they didn't. Remember that mage in the caves?
You read my mind.
What's the plan?
You'll regret this.
Sure. that's the way.
You got it. Sounds like a plan.
Nihalf's hammer. Isn't this incredible? The buildings are almost still intact.
Hard to believe nobody ever found this place before. Right in the middle of Iskander.
That way?
Interesting.
Sure. That way? Focus, Syria. Focus.
Let's see.
Blasted armor. All right, why not?
Is this really necessary?
Yes?
So, Iskrim, how long have you been doing this?
Doing what?
Digging up bones, dusting off trinkets? I honestly always thought archaeology was just a hobby for the nobles with too much money.
Well, it is, in a way. And I'd have to lie to you if I told you my life's been particularly easy. Especially during the Mage Wars.
Yeah, I guess. Did you ever think of going elsewhere? Kalea, maybe? Finn and Mir? Why did you even leave Windwall?
That's a long story. And regarding your first question, yeah, I have thought about that. Koloya especially. Marvellous place for scholars. But then Rondar Lacane came along and offered me this opportunity.
Makes sense.
This way, right?
Barren. Interesting. So Mulandir's watering system didn't extend all the way up to here.
Or parts of it broke over the centuries. That it's remained functional until now is already a phenomenon as it is.
What's next? Tiara's breath. What was that thing?
No idea. But it fit the description of that great evil the God King was talking about, didn't it?
You're right. Huh. If this creature came to visit the goblins every once in a while, I can understand why they were scared.
Move!
You'll regret this.
Focus, Arya. Focus.
Now would you look at that?
You got it.
Will do. Let's see.
Sure. That's the way?
Sounds like a plan. That way?
Interesting. Got it. Another ghost.
This one doesn't seem to speak at all.
What do we need?
Blasted armor.
You got it.
Danger up ahead!
All right.
There, another ghost.
Yes.
Understood.
Sure.
Will do.
This way, right?
Let's see.
Fair enough.
Blasted
Let's do
armor.
this. You asked for this. Give the word.
Sure.
Is this really necessary?
Focus, Yuria. Focus.
You'll regret this.
That's the way?
Now would you look at that? Will do.
This way, right? Ah, yeah. Do you see that overgrown building? That's the Nexus. Nehof's hammer. It looks just like on the stone carvings.
Seems to be protected by some kind of barrier, though. How do we get past?
Excellent question. I doubt we can banish that barrier by force. Maybe... yeah. The ghost. He might know something.
Worth a try, I suppose. Let's head back.
So, what's the plan?
Got it.
All right, why not? Amazing. Simply amazing.
What?
This city! Did you notice the vegetation is quite different from where we came from?
Yes. And it's a lot warmer.
Exactly. And it's these canals that are responsible for it. They channel the underground rivers, warm the waters up with their city's technology and lead them all the way through the city. This way, the valley of Mullandir was and is always fertile. Eternal summer, so to speak.
That's interesting indeed.
Sure. Yes?
Interesting.
Punara Yuganza, Zawa Yetu Kwanlar.
Well then, Iskrim, can you ask him about the barrier?
Yes. Vorzan Devlar, Zawa Yetu Zvan Yaras?
Kwa?
Van Drax, Verzan Devlar.
Punara Yuganza, Zawa Yetu Kanlar. Zanzvu Namyan Kesnai, Devlar.
Oh, I see.
So?
It's complicated, but I think I understand now. He's part of a defense mechanism, so to speak. His soul is bound to the city in order to protect it. I think he wants to be freed.
If he's here to protect, why didn't he attack us?
Good question. Maybe the magic that controls him got weaker with the centuries.
Does he know how the Shapers died? That's one of the greatest mysteries on Io.
I asked him that, but he didn't react. I think he knows, but his mind isn't able to process my question. It's sad. There's this source of Shaper knowledge, yet we cannot access it anymore.
Source of knowledge. That's a person you're talking to. Or was one. You know that, right?
I do. Doesn't make his existence less phenomenal.
And if we free him, will that banish the barrier?
Well, the problem is he's not alone. There are still 3 more of his kind here in Mullandir, and unless we free them all, it won't get us any closer to the Nexus.
Then we need to find them all. How do we free them?
Well, that's the thing. I might have misunderstood, but I think we need to fight and, well, kill him. It's the only way. Blazes, this is so ironic. Here we are, the first sentient beings to walk this city in millennia, and now...
Well, if we want to enter the Nexus, I doubt we have a choice. Also, they don't exactly seem too happy here. I know I wouldn't if I'd been roaming a deserted city as living dead for millennia.
I know. It's what they want.
I'm sorry.
Salam Kar! Move!
What the? Something revived him.
The Godstone. Imprint our rune on the Godstone. That might sever the connection. We should get moving.
You'll regret this.
Help! Please! Blasted armor. Just do what you want. I'll stay here. Yes? Something we need? Corporal? What a waste.
Let's see what he has on him. Let's see.
A shard. Wait. Tahar, that rune Lekain gave you, could you show it to me?
Sure.
Fascinating. They look alike.
How is that possible?
Good question. I suggest we take a closer look at it later in the Nexus. Now come, I'd like to get this pointless butchering over with as soon as possible.
Yes? What do we need? 2 more left.
See if they also have a shard on them.
Just give the word.
Whatever's necessary.
One more soul to save.
Interesting. Let's see. Understood.
Focus.
You asked for this.
You'll regret this.
We should get moving.
Now would you look at that? Did you hear that?
Yes. Something shifted.
We should take a look at that barrier.
We'll hold our ground.
Would you look at that? It worked.
I was half expecting the city to blow up in our faces.
Now, wait. Do you hear that?
Niehav's hammer. Sure.
All right, here goes nothing.
What's next?
Don't move! Is this really necessary?
What's the plan?
Iskrim? There's something I've been wondering about since we met. You're safe from the blood burn because you have a spark of magic in you. What about the rest of the dwarves? I've heard the orcs have been struck by it too.
To be honest, I don't know. I haven't been in Windwall for over a decade now.
How come?
Let's not go there. Not now.
Oh. Sure, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Nexus or not, there's definitely an impressive energy radiating from behind that door. Kind of unsettling, to be honest. So, Tahar, do you want to go in?
Yes. Just stay wary. We have no idea what to expect.
The stone doors fall shut behind you as you step through the overgrown arch.
Incredible. So, this is the Nexus?
The upper levels. We'll need to go further down to find the heart. Come. Something you need?
Yes. Interesting. Let's see.
Blazes, that thing's huge.
They will...
Focus area. Focus.
You'll regret this.
You asked for this. Focus area.
Don't move! Here!
Now would you look at that? Interesting. Let's see.
You got it.
Got it.
That way?
Now would you look at that? Let's see.
Fine.
Just give the word. Sounds like a plan.
That's the way? This way, right?
Will do.